Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. Today we're doing a run using Spirit Blossom Teemo against the 6-star Blossoms and Mushrooms adventure. I am using the 4-star here from the Rune Star with Puffcap Proliferation. Since this only costs 5 crystals to unlock now, I think it just makes sense to use it. Everyone should be able to do it. It's even free in the Battle Pass to be able to get it. Getting runes might be a little bit of a problem, but I think you get enough rune shards that even if you don't have it, you could buy it. This account I only played to do these videos for, and I had enough to buy it. So I'm going to go ahead and call that okay. We'll also get to find out if this covers Bandle City or Spirit Blossom. It can cover either. We've done 2 Bandle City, so yeah, I don't know. If you're ever unsure, fill in the one that you want it for first, or you don't want it for first. So if you want to do Spirit Blossom, do something else with Bandle City first, just to make sure that only Spirit Blossom is available, or the other way around. That said, we're going with Wicked Harvest, Grand General's Counterplan, and Scourge's Stash. Really like Scourge's Stash with Grand General's Counterplan, because you get to replay your Spirit Blossom Teemo at 1 mana, and then you can do something like Spell Burn. That would give you damage to trigger Scourge's Stash, or you can get the Blade's Edge power, which is a pity power, so you can just restart the game until you get it. And then the idea is you just drop Spirit Blossom Teemos and then use them to block, and you also get access to extra Shroom Explosions in the case that you don't need to actually drop your Spirit Blossom Teemo, so that part is nice as well. We can start by stealing one of their cards. Lower cost is probably better, although Teamaker might have been fine because of Shadow Totem. That'll give us extra blockers. Let them play cards, then drop your Spirit Blossom Teemo for Wicked Harvest to clear out the room. Here we're going to play a free card, and we can play another card. I think it's fine. Block with Teemo, that's what he's for. Block with everything, really. And then because we triggered Plunder, we can drop Spirit Blossom Teemo for 1. That is the entire goal of this deck, so I think this is fine to just sacrifice a unit for the extra damage here. The more damage we do with Puffcap Proliferation, the more Puffcaps they get, which makes our stuff work better. We'll drop Rude to add another Puffcap. Rude dies, you can just sacrifice here, it's fine. Or here, I guess, since that's not going to take damage anyway. And we'll do something like this. Make sure we take no damage. Drop a new guy, and then can't play that card, wish we could. Drop Shadow Swindler though. Anyway, like one of their cards too. The more of their cards we play, the more Puffcaps they get, the more they die. So it's really important to be playing the stolen cards as much as possible. My grandma here. Hopefully make them lose both of their units here. And we did, but they recreated. It's fine. Lose our Shadow Swindler. And we attack. Again, we're just trying to do damage, so doesn't matter if our units die here. Mushroom Cloud seems pretty obvious. Buried in Ice is a potential game saver at some point, but it is expensive and we're spending basically all of our mana. I think we just go with Mushroom Cloud. Probably want a solution for Autocon later, but Hopefully we find it through a power, like a stun power would be good. Jax with capture could be a solution, but the rest of his kit kinda sucks. Taking spells also not bad for us, so something like Troll Chant is fine, but I don't really like Trundle's cards either. So spend a reroll there. I think I'm gonna take this Senna. Not super happy with it, but it has Withering Mist, which is like 8 hit points, and we can create a spell through Solare Sentinel. I don't know if this is right, but I don't want to spend too many rerolls anyway. We don't want Meek, probably. And I think that's terrible, so we're just gonna pass here, go to the shop. Stinky Wump is kind of okay. We can take Dawning Age, doesn't impact too much though, only these 3 cards at the end, but it's probably fine. And I don't believe in an explosive encounter, so we go through A2 Quiet Place. We're gonna have to trigger Wicked Harvest twice to kill the first set of units, but then it should be relatively safe. Going to Yoink. I think the Petal Pixie. Then we're gonna pass. At some point they're gonna play this landmark. When they play their landmarks, that's when we're gonna drop our Teemo. This focus speed. And we attack. We can play 2 mana here, so we'll drop this guy. And we did get a Sprite Dance. I don't think we're using, but we're gonna block as much as we can here. Take 8. And we drop our Teemo. Bigger in the board. Good Sprite Dance, just make him a little bit bigger. Also we do damage with the Spell Burn ability. Drop Spritelings. I think it's probably fine to just attack. Maybe we drop a couple more units first. Could save anything that can block Fearsome for blockers. Probably no point in attacking with this guy either. It's not really going to accomplish anything. I do want to sacrifice our Teemo just to do extra damage. Then we replay. Maybe could have waited for them to play another card before we replayed. Probably would have been fine. Play Shadow Swindler. Play Puffcap Pup. Idea is just to create more blockers. Puffcap Pup will also do something else. I am going to kill all those units though with this Teemo. I should have thought about that earlier. Still worth having 2 on the board versus not. Back with all our elusives. Add more mushrooms. Play their cards. Summon a Spriteling, why not? And the only unit we have to worry about here is the Arbiter. I think this is fine. So Realistically, we don't want the Arbiter to gain those stats, so we'll do that. Recalls to their hand. You can drop Coastal Defender. And I guess we just pass. Stream Explosion here. And we'll block. Pretty easy. Catalog of Regrets with Home Turf is interesting just because it's free. I think I'm going to take it. Free cards are pretty good. Then I think we just skip here. Go to A2 Friendly Poet. We don't care if our Teemo dies, because that just means we can replay him again. We do need to start with him in hand though. And we pass. And we pass. And we pass. Let them play all of their things. Oh, they didn't play the last one. That is unusual. I think that's maybe okay. So we know it's in their hand. I steal their landmark. They can't kill Teemo this round. I kinda want them to play a card first before I drop Teemo anyway. I think they'll do this one last. Probably won't play Family Reunion. They're not gonna play the Glares, obviously. I pass, I think. Okay, cool. And they didn't attack, which makes it really safe to play Teemo down. Now, this can challenge, which I did not plan on. But if I give it like a Puffcap Puff, oh man, I was hoping they would challenge that instead because it's a little bit bigger. But I guess because they would kill their own unit, they didn't. Going to yoink a Glare here. Play their Gloom Sprites for free. Glare. We are basically just trying to draw back into Teemo now. Could kill this one, leaves one left. I don't have super good defensive options here. Can use entrapment. And then block one of them. Do pick up Teemo, which is great. Just drop him. Then yoink. Let's take Grim so that they can't play Grim on us. And drop Rue to make Rue into something else. Darkwater Scourge would be great if it was next round. Not so good this round. Take Iron Legionary, although it can die to a landmark going off now. We just attack here. They play a unit. We respond with the same. And we can yoink. Taking glare. And we play glare because it's free. Drawing a card isn't super good for us at this point. Or in that case, it was actively terrible. We're gonna Withering Mist. Give ourselves 8 hit points back. That will pass. Play their card. Get it removed by Gloom. And the other one removed by Gloom. Then drop Teemo. A little bit too early apparently. But we'll also drop Grandma and that should get rid of this unit, although we could have potentially gotten a worse unit, but instead they got nothing, so worked out. Ava with Pale Imitation is interesting. We could use it to just kind of put 6 Puffcaps for 2 mana. We don't have Ava, generally speaking, so not a huge loss. Probably better than the Mist Wraiths. Now the champion item chest. Don't think regeneration makes sense. Maybe +2 health. Barrier. I don't know, whatever. We might not want barrier because we are sacrificing Teemos, but I think it's probably okay. Get rid of Solari Sentinel here. I think it's a card I don't super want. And we'll go into the Fox Spirit, because I believe the Fox Spirit to be easier than the Sorrow Eater. This is a pretty good starting hand. They're gonna pass. And then we're going to yoink. Take an Orb of Deception so they don't have it. Still have another one, but should be okay. Drop Teemo, doing a bunch of damage, and we attack. They block, that was expected. A little bit unfortunate though. And we can yoink again. Not sure I want Final Blessing. Take Shadow Apprentice. Shouldn't have yoinked until after they attacked. Forgot about that. Or after, yeah, after they attacked. And then we have to pass here. Kill their Ahri, block a high damage unit. We nightmared them a new Ahri. Play Teemo, get rid of their units. I think I attack here. I was hoping they'd block. Drop Shadow Swindler for a blocker next round. And we will Withering Mist. Not entirely sure what's happening. Isn't great. We can't kill anything with Wicked Harvest, and there's a lot of damage coming at us. I made a mistake there. Kinda just wanted to see what was going to happen. and ended up playing the card and taking a bunch of damage, so not great. I think I didn't heal at the healer either, so I was probably at less hit points than I should have started with. I thought the elusives might be a problem, and it seems like they are. Maybe I should have stolen Final Blessing. That worked out really well. If we play their spells, they could potentially attack us back, so we have to skip. I'm gonna orb here, and then attack. Not sure what I want to do. I think I should Explosion maybe. And pass. Still have Ori in hand. You pass until they do something. Drop Teemo. We can entrapment here. Then block. Which reduces the damage we take. Could also Orb of Deception. And we'll Shroom Explosion as well to kill that Ahri. And we may as well yoink. Take Orb of Deception. Face Rune Spirit. I'm just gonna attack here. I'm kind of fine losing Teemo, because I can just replay. Then we're going to drop both Avas here. And we're going to Entrapment. Always picking Final Blessing, because that's the card they should have the most of. Maybe I should have saved Ava for when I could also play Grandma, so like this round. Didn't really think about it. We're just gonna block, block, and block. We're not gonna try to get more value out of Teemo here. I think we'll Shroom Explosion. And drop our Grandma. And we attack. Take a sip of water to hydrate. Make sure you stay hydrated. Vampiric Scepter will give us that extra life every time we play. And since our whole goal is to play many Teemos, that is great. Don't need Second Dawning Age. Spartan Student will die to Wicked Harvest. Gem Crafting is maybe okay. We do want to play spells. Mana Gem, always good. Wild Inspiration, potentially better. So I'm going to take that. We play their cards. And then our counterfeited Teemos are also free because of that. Don't draw cards for evolution. You only have to win one game. I'm going to take it. We'll go to a balanced meal. We still have no way of dealing with the last guy, by the way. So that is an issue. So we don't draw cards, so we need to make sure that our cards are good. The only cards I need are Yoink and Teemo. Gonna pass. I think we pass again. I know it's going to go to a round end, but that's going to be okay because we're just going to yoink here. And they could attack. If they attack, it's like legitimately awful for us, so we'll drop Teemo. It will pass. Gonna yoink again. Steal their Rejuvenating Breeze. We don't want them to have that. Don't really know where that card came from, it's fine. Play it. Oh, they had more Rejuvenating Breeze. Well, unfortunate. Heal your Nexus and draw 2 spells. That's so crazy. You know, obviously designed for this adventure. We're just gonna finish this unit off. Kinda don't want to hurt their Nexus until you have to, but you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. Because anytime they can gain hit points is bad for you. Going to Shroom Explosion here, and then block, removing the unit. I guess we can play Tasty Faithful. Doesn't hurt us. Attack with Scout. We play Young Witch, but we don't want to attack with it because it has Entrancing Lure, and we don't really want to draw cards. I mean, I guess it's fine. Doesn't super matter. Attack with everything. Gonna give moral support to Senna. Actually, maybe we do want to draw cards because we can't naturally. We'll kill this unit. I want them to have more Puffcaps in their deck and less Rejuvenating Breezes. Do what we can though. Alright, all their units are dead. We attack like this, we don't quite win the game, so attack with Senna on her own. We'll probably Rejuvenating Breeze, they might do it a bunch of times even. And then we attack again. So we're gonna stress defense here so that they heal less life. Didn't even notice not having draw. We played so many cards. Don't want more Senna, so we probably take Fallen Student just because it's kind of cheap. Get our evolution power. The items chest we skip. And we go to Unwelcome Guests. If we start with Teemos in play, it's actually kind of bad for us. But it's pretty likely. So I'm trying to get as many Teemos in my starting hand as possible. And we did start with one. So that is what it is. What it do, nephew? think this is fine. Hoping they'd block Teemo, actually. Shroom Explosion. Dropping Darkness to get rid of this elusive unit. Only things we're ever worried about are elusives and overwhelm. Block, block. Block, block, block. This is my entire board gone. Could have protected some of the things there. Not sure it was worthwhile to do so. Maybe though. Obviously we don't want to be at only having a Teemo. Let's kill what? There's no point in killing their units. Because they can just replay units and then you've lost a blocker for no reason. Thing you can do though is try to get their units lower so that a Shroom Explosion will finish them off. Also, Field Musicians is kind of bad for us. So we have to block here. And we're still taking 18. Don't want to take 18. Then we're going to Shroom Explosion. Dropping Kingfisher, I guess. Over here. Then we take 9. 9's alright. I feel like they'll probably play more cards. Can't guarantee it though. Drop their Highwayman. Theirs is better. Attack with our 2 elusives. I don't know why they insist on not blocking Teemo. And we're gonna heal here. Draining 4 and 4. I guess we have to play Yone now or we lose him, so we'll do that. And Rue to make them draw a card. And let's Shroom Explosion. One of the Coastal Defenders because those guys are kind of terrifying. Yeah, and Overwhelm. We are afraid of. And Elusive, we are afraid of. Block, drop Teemo. Enemy attack. Gonna take Mushroom Cloud. Actually, Stinky Wump can block and is deathless. We take Mushroom Cloud, the idea is to remove it from our deck. Let's take Stinky Wump. And then we go to the shop. Still don't really have a way to deal with Otacon. So potentially we've lost the game here. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Sometimes you get unlucky, get rid of Fallen Student, go into Pranksters at Heart. We don't have stuns. We sort of have Shroom Explosion, but It's not going to get through all of his hit points fast enough. And he has Spell Shield baseline. Going to Yoink, take Sigil of Malice here. I think there is a high potential they play that Obedient Drakehound. Yeah, not that one I guess, but a different one. Then we'll drop Teemo, clearing off that board. Gonna Yoink again, taking Bloody Business. That's a card that really causes us a lot of trouble. And we'll attack. As long as he doesn't have units, Autocon's actually not that bad. Ally with 5 power. Shroom Explosion's basically free. Just not sure where I want to place it. Could place it on Mallet. Yeah, that worked out great for me. We have a Glory Seeker. We can Bloody Business. And then... actually don't think I need to do anything else. I think we're okay. Could Sigil here. Just make sure they have even more no units. Okay, they're out of mana, so we're going to Bloody Business here. We will play Ruin Weaver. They let us pass. I think that's fine. But I can also just kill Autocon here, which I'm going to call a win. They can't block.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
We can respond to Bloody Business with our own, although maybe it's better to hold it for later. There could be more dangerous units.
These hands know metal and magic.
And we'll Shroom Explosion. I guess the Glory Seeker, I don't know. Might not have mattered. Maybe shouldn't have played it.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
Kind of fine just passing. Even if they attack and we lose most of our board here, it's honestly not that big of a deal.
Face me.
Oh, I forgot I can't block. That's a little bit more of a big deal than I thought. We'll get rid of one. And get rid of another. Play Mushroom Cloud. Take Sacred Protector, I guess. Then play Thrashing Snapper. That was a passing move, but I kind of forgot that. Also going to play Teemo, which is going to kill my Thrashing Snapper. And we'll play Sacred Protector. We'll play it next round. We'll play Grandma. Maybe we can finish them off here. Yeah, perfect.
Sharpen the blades, secure the
And we can play Reckoning for free. Attack doesn't do anything. It's like it gave them Puffcaps, maybe? I guess I was wrong that it didn't do anything. I'm gonna play Sacred Protector. And we could Shroom Explosion.
I'll scout ahead. You're mine.
Not sure it's necessary. Although they're both gonna fade away anyway, so may as well. You never want to play that. We get Shroom exploded. Drop Senna. Guess we can leave their unit alive. Or we can kill it and then maybe they'll get more puffcaps. Drop a puffcap pup. Feel like mostly they don't have anything. Drop the darkness. This swing doesn't win. So we attack with Senna alone. And then we attack with everything. No problems. This adventure was totally fine. So, we did use Puffcap Proliferation, which you should have, I guess. If you're playing SB Teemo, you're gonna want Puffcap Proliferation. Aside from that, like, it really wasn't difficult at all. Only time we died was at the Fox Spirit, and I think that's because I didn't heal. Like, I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't heal. Other than that, I think it would have been fine. So, don't be like me, and remember to heal. And hopefully you get good draws. And as long as Teemo is in your starting hand, or by the second round, you should be okay. So, this is how I would beat it with. You can do that either as a Bandle City win or as a Spirit Blossom win. I will probably also pick another Spirit Blossom champion to go through so that we have a little bit of repetition. Also, that did take our Spirit Blossom win and not our Bandle City win. So if you were wanting to use him for Bandle City, make sure to do your Spirit Blossom wins first. But yeah, so all I have left is Demacia now. We've done videos for everything else, but I'll probably revisit another Spirit Blossom champion just so that we have that as an alternative option, so that you can use Spirit Blossom Teemo as your Bandle City, because I think he's very powerful. And yeah, having multiple ways to do things is good. And that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.